back with another video, and today is going to be another book review. And today I'm going to be reviewing The Maze Runner by James Dashner. And I finished this today, like early in the morning, like 2 in the morning today type deal. And well, I have some words about this book. I hated it. I hated it. Why did I hate you? I was so excited to read this book. Like super excited. And then I went into it and I got like 30 pages in and I was like, this is really boring. And then 100 pages in, I was still saying this is really boring. And then finally some action got there, but then I was still sitting there saying this is kind of still really boring. And so basically my whole thought on this book is that it was so bland that I hated it, and I don't understand why there was so much hype wrapped around this book when it wasn't even that good to begin with. I felt like there was no action, there was no like climactic plots or anything like that, and when there was action, there was barely any action whatsoever. And so it was a dud for me. I mean, I'm gonna be reading the other books, but this book just wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I thought it was completely stupid, actually, to be honest. The premise was great, plot was great, everything was like great, everything planned out. It had the potential to be a good book, ended up being a dud. With this book, I kept feeling like I wanted something more to it, but that something more wasn't there. I wanted this amazing book that everybody has hyped up, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there to give me that satisfaction. And I wanted so hard to get attached to all the characters, and it just didn't happen. I didn't like it. I thought it was too hyped up, and it wasn't as awesome as everybody said it was. I don't know, I hated it. I was severely disappointed with this book. Severely. I had so many people tell me it was a great book, and then I went into it and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a great book, everybody loves it. I didn't like it. I thought it was so bland. It was like drinking water. It didn't have a taste. The only thing I really liked about this book was like the last 50 pages or so, when they like finally went back into the maze to all see if they can get out. And that was like the only time that there was really any action, and then it kind of just got ruined again within like the last pages with everything that went on. And spoiler alert, I'll put the book back up when the spoiler is done. I wanted so hard to cry when Chuck died. I wanted so hard to just sit there and sob. But I didn't get that because I wasn't emotionally attached to the characters. I wanted so hard to be so upset and have my heart ripped out by that moment. But it didn't happen. It didn't. Spoilers done. There was rarely any character build up, in my opinion. I know that they didn't have their memories and everything like that, and I mean, we got to see some of their personalities while in the glade, but I wish I could have known more about certain things, and there was a lot of questions left unanswered, and I didn't like this book. Maybe if I read it at a different time, I'll like it then, but I just didn't like it now. Don't get me wrong, I finished it, and there were some parts that I actually enjoyed a bit, and it kind of tugged at my heart, but it wasn't like a, oh my gosh, like, type moment. It was more of a, oh, okay, that's somewhat climactic, and that's that. But overall, I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars, and I just didn't like it. It wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't as awesome as I was expecting, and don't even get me started on the movie, because that movie was a piece of crap. I watched it as soon as I finished this, and the movie is so inaccurate to the book, and we're just not even gonna, I mean, it's a perfect duo, a poop book with a poop movie, so the movie made me like this book a lot more because of how horrible the movie was. I'm going to continue on with the series to see if there's any other books in like the series that gets better. I was told that the Kill Order was horrible, and that the Scorched Trials was amazing, and then the Death Cure was like that book. If you've read this book or have any thoughts and opinions on this book, leave in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, bye! I don't know. And sorry I'm really quiet again. I've been sick for like the past like 24 hours, and so it's just not fun. And it's just not fun. And they're driving in the middle of a storm, and they end up getting like knocked into the water, and Perry drowns. But instead of